Salutations, everybody. My name is Donkey Chapman from the guys that play games. Back with some more Diablo 2 Resurrected. And I've changed my audio settings yet again. Hoo-hoo. This is just I, I don't even know what you call it. Like, it's just I can't make up my mind what I want to do. So right now I have like just like everything's at half basically, and that's just hopefully it's good enough. Because the first couple were way too loud, I feel like. Because nothing I was doing was actually doing anything. And then last episode, it's like, holy crap, it was so quiet. Okay, how do I play this game again? Right, yeah. You teleport them around, and then also I gotta hit them with the no pickups. I'm kind of shocked that it's not a shortcut that you can just click a button for. Because Media Exile actually has that. Which is like a really nice thing. I can just quickly click the no pickup button. Actually, I think Meeting might even have it as part of like the options. Anyways, we're going to the sewers and then also the other places, so I can just kind of, I guess, just keep running. Oh, I hit the W key by accident. Oops, I was like, why do I have nothing? Alright. I'm booking it. Okay, go over there. Thrashers. This is definitely one of the things about the remaster that I will say is a little disappointing. Is like you can say like those are like a different type of the bramble beasts, but like they have the same color because a lot of the monsters do just have less pronounced colors in the remaster because I guess because they're 3D models now. That is legitimately kind of a problem. I don't know if I'd call it a problem, but like you know what I mean. Like it's not. It's something that can't be as easily dealt with, I should say. Because like recoloring 3D models is a little bit more tricky than just recoloring a sprite, right? You can't just swap the color. Nice. You can't just. I mean, technically you can. It depends if you built it with that in mind, I guess. It's definitely harder though. It's one of the few things that sprites are legitimately just way better at. It's like literally you can just pick a different color palette, which the game already is doing. So like, it's really easy. I think that's a pretty decent helmet from what I remember, but I don't remember like anything about it other than just like I remember it being okay. I'll identify it once we find something or another. I don't know. There's the temple. You know what? Then here, let's put a TP down there. I'm almost actually using mana. Imagine that. Get over there. Okay, let's go down here just to get it on the map. And let's do our little crisscross over here. Because I can run by the other sewers and also put it on the map. And also, wow, that's a lot of guys. And they're dead. This is a... I saw a lot of people talk about how, like, in a way, that it really is just... You're kind of just corpse exploding people again. It's not that different, but... It's pretty fun, I'd say. I think it's definitely, like, it's, like, certainly different enough that it doesn't feel exactly the same. Compared to vanilla, like there's a lot of skills in vanilla where it really is you're just kind of doing the same thing no matter what you like. The sorceress is kind of notorious for this. Like half of her skills are just fire a missile, and in practice things don't really change that much. Like when you like let's look at the sorcerer. I've definitely talked about this before, and it's definitely one of the things I always do talk about. But it's like you look at the sorceress's ice tree, for example, and it's like, oh boy, ice bolt, ice blast, and glacial spike. All three of those skills are just fire and ice missile, but the second one freezes, and the third one freezes in a radius. Wow, crazy, right? Ah, God. Okay, you gotta die. Get out of here, guys. Like, And like if it was just one tree, but then also she has the fire tree, which is fire bolt and fireball, right? It's like so many trees that are just way too similar to each other. I feel like. Is that gonna be the waypoint? Wow, right above it. Alright, let's go check out what this helmet is, and if it's anything even remotely mediocre, I'm just gonna sell it. Screw you.
Listen.
Actually, I'm kind of curious about one thing, though. Okay, well, first of all, it's this one. Hit blinds target, just some defense. I was thinking of the other one that has, like, all resistance on it. I think it's a full helm is the one I'm thinking of. Comes with, like, a little bit of, like, all res, which is, like, good enough, you know, but I guess this is better than what he has, because at least this will let him blind stuff.
I'll put that to good use.
It's probably good enough, whatever.
Yes?
Because I think I grabbed this from... Let's see here. Can I just, like... What the... Where is it? There, jeez. Dropped by stash? That's the way they phrase it? I guess what they mean is that it dropped by just like a thing I clicked on instead of a monster, but that's kind of a weird way to phrase it. It dropped by a stash? Well, whatever. Yeah, let's go get the book, as it were. And deal with Battle Maid Serena. Get him! And the Wailing Beast, the infamous Wailing Beast that on higher difficulties is immune to magic and is like the only non-undead. Like, it's very funny to me that they explicitly made the Paladin ignore magic immunity for undead and then made every magic immunity undead. Yeah! Wow! She's dropping some fat loot. Nicely done, Battle Maid Serena. I didn't even see her name because I killed them, like, through the wall, basically. Any guys up here? There they actually are. Good old Wailing Beasts. See, I was making fun, I was talking about the 3D model thing, but like these guys are very red, and like the Wailing Beasts are red, but it's like, it's weirdly inconsistent with the remastered. Some of them are different colors, and some of them just aren't.
Hello.
Oh, Sanders, right, I didn't even think about that. This is like one of the best early game boots in the game, because like 40% faster run rock. I don't care about anything else. I'm gonna be slower now, or I'm gonna be like weaker now in lightning rounds, but like, man, I'm zooming now. I love getting me some Sanders early on. It's just such a nice thing to just move faster.
You have...
So, Lam Essen discovered a way to possess the body of a demon. Interesting.
Fair enough. I guess that's a reasonable thing for him to say. I got a fair bit of life now, I'd say. We're almost at 300. That's pretty good. I mean, most of the magic characters aren't getting that high without, like, pumping it. Really just pumping it, you know? Anyways, oh, nice. Wow. Just picking up a flawed skull. This is why you click on stuff. Alright, let's, I guess what I think I will do is what I usually do. Is I'm just gonna run to the... I'll pop by the sewers along the way to get them on the map, and then I'm just gonna go down to the... Wow, waypoint in between. Jeez. You're really making this too easy for me. I'm just gonna run down to, there's like nothing around here. Where's all the monsters? There they are. I'm just gonna run down to... I can't... I can't say the word! What is the word? We're going down to the causeway, not the causeway. How did I remember the causeway? Travancore, jeez. Let's go to Travancore. Hey, infidels! Wow, that's a rare enemy. Just because they only spawn on the causeway and they like show up for like 2 seconds. Because look how big this area is. I always wonder why they even bothered making that a separate area. It's all the combat shrines. I'm a character who doesn't engage in combat. Alright. Let's kill a couple guys here quickly, just so I don't have to deal with them later. Alright. Let's heal up my delicious goatmen. Actually, I don't even really need to. They're going to heal by the time I finish talking about it. So let's just go down. Let's check out them sewers, eh? Sewers is one of those places that... wow, an oil potion. So I think that's actually the first one we've seen. Nothing special, but like, hey, it's money. The potions are kind of one of those items that's like kind of funny in a way, because it's like they only... There's just the 3 kind of potions, but they keep dropping in higher difficulties, even though they're really only made for like normal difficulty. So things will keep dropping them when you're in hell, and it's like you're not, you do not do damage with them in hell. Ooh, an experience shrine. Alrighty. Actually getting decent experience from that. If I remember correctly, I think the Stygian dolls actually give pretty good experience too. Like, not quite equivalent to the beetles, but still pretty good. Ah, the dead dudes, huh? It's one of the easiest enemies to get down here because they're so slow, and like all the different ways to like get stuck. Unless, of course, you run into the... whatchamacallit? The Tomb Guardians. That there's one kind that be down. But what the heck am I saying? There's a kind of Tomb Guardian that can be down here, and if you get that kind of Guardian with like, you know, also with like the Stygian dolls and like I think that's the Stygian doll is just the big one you're worried about because he'll revive those too. This area can be a little on the spooky side, just because like I've definitely seen. I mean, it's just how the game goes, you know. People will just be like, do, 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 and then they'll just run up to a doll and just explode and die. Because they do so much damage. Because, say it with me, guys, patch 1.10 increased the life of all enemies. Which made the Stygian doll's death explosion, which is based on their HP, way stronger. If you play classic, or not even classic, if you play pre-110, it's not near... Like, the Stygian doll's death explosion is not anywhere near as threatening. And like in a way, it's almost like kind of funny that it's works like that because it does make them stand out more. People definitely remember the dolls more because of how deadly they are. But it is not something that was in the game at launch, you know. The only thing that was in the game at launch I can think of is like is actually Gloams. Gloams were always deadly because their damage has always been more or less the same, just a shit ton of. You know, just damage because it's bugged and doesn't use the right values. Okay, this guy is just invincible to my attacks, because that's what I was noticing, is that this death explosion does not go over, like, any sort of ledge. Did I just dead end myself? Well, there's a chest here. Oh, that's a super chest. Alright, I forgot. I mean, that's at least worth it. But, how do I get across? I have to go all the way around. I guess I can use the teleport staff now, but I don't feel like using it here just yet. It is a lot of money to fix that sucker. I don't think that Blood Boil like goes over gaps. It doesn't look like it does, unless I'm just like not noticing it because it wasn't hitting the eel at all.
Impossible.
These guys are soul killers. It is funny too that their death explosion doesn't even work on anything that isn't a player. So like, you know, if your merc or like your minions kill it, nothing happens. Like they're especially not that they're explicitly lethal only to you. The mighty hero gets killed by a tiny little skeleton who just like explodes. Oh my god. Get out of here. You jerks block me in here. Do you see the way they just like booked it to block me in? Alright, it's looking like... By the way, I wasn't 100% sure about these guys, but I'm pretty sure, looking at it, they're actually using Berserk and not Concentrate. I wasn't 100% sure because Berserk and Concentrate actually look kind of similar to each other, but they're definitely using Berserk. So these guys actually deal magic damage that is like unadvertised. Like they can deal magic damage because Berserk converts their physical to magic, which is really good. But like also like why is that not mentioned? Like I understand you don't have to describe what the skills are because like that's a lot of work and like isn't really feasible.
Good evening.
Because like what like there's just not enough room. Like the engine probably just can't support having that much information. But like why like not at least mention that they use the skills, you know what I mean? It's just weird to me. Because I feel like that's a pretty major thing. Because like that means that like not only can the Goatmen get past physical immunes, which kind of means I don't... Like they're even better to focus on because magic and physical damage are pretty much unresisted together for the most part. But also like they use other skills too, like Frenzy and like they use the Warlock's click. Oops, I did not mean to click on that. I just kind of accidentally clicked on it because I have the fattest fingers known to mankind. Great. Well, that sucks. I wasted a skill point. Oh well. Sucks to suck. I literally was just like do 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 do, and my fingers just like full force crushing my mouse. I do that too often. I don't know. I have like this twitch. You know, ignore the stereotypes of what that might mean, but, alright, where are the bats? There they are. Oh, yeah, that's so good. Get them. Alright, here we go. So, can we actually any enemies down here other than... Oh, there actually are. Look at that. Bloodwings. And there's even a unique one. Wow. I think there was one last time I played, too. Or at least on one of the last sessions. Like, that's rare. Especially to have a unique down here. Wait, is there a guardian down here, too? Look at that. Wow, an ancient. There's a lot of enemies down here, actually. That's not a common sight. And we even got some freaking dolls. God. I know I made fun of calling them dolls, and now I'm just calling them dolls, because I don't really care. That's the name people call them, so that's the name I'm going to call them, because otherwise it's confusing. Because, like, if I call them souls, soul killers, it's like that. A lot of people will actually call gloams souls, because I think that's one of the nicknames they can be.
You have.
So that can get confusing as well. Alright. Making some big profit, too. Not that it really matters at this point. There's not that much left to spend on. So, Control, Shift, left click. Oh, wait. Control, Shift. Did I not do that? What? Okay, let me just do this first. Control, Shift, left click to stack to attack. Control, Shift, left click to move to her. Oh, right click to move 3. Boom. There you go. Let's move a couple more of these. There you go. Balance it out. I actually could fill my inventory with that right now, but I don't feel like it. I'll save those for when we get to hell. Because I'll probably use them against, like, Diablo. Or something, I don't know. Alrighty, so now we gotta deal with the Council, who's ever infamously good at killing mercenaries. So if my guy dies, you know, sucks to suck, I guess. I'll just do this. There. Get over here, guys. Back off for a sec, let them heal. I'll definitely do this too.
Thanks.
I didn't even put the heart in the inventory because I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna get the flail in 2 seconds anyways. Oh hey. Vampires. Get out of here. There you go. Now I can drink some potions. You know, if you think about it, this is faster than just sitting around doing nothing. Because now I'll just resummon my goatman. Alright. So, Flame Finger was probably the hardest one to kill because he's the fire guy, so he's fire resistant. These other guys should go down a little quicker than him. There's the flail. Quickly guzzle a potion down. Just gonna do this. Stab him. Alright, where are the others? Sometimes they're down here and sometimes they're just in the thing. Hey, they can actually hit these guys because they're close enough. But yeah, you can see when I explode him, it doesn't do any damage to him, so this isn't an option I have available to me. Get him! Dark now before they die!
What? Good day.
Alright, let's just put this in here. Let's get this done with while I'm sitting here waiting anyways, right? Good old Kaleem's Will. Everyone's favorite respect weapon where you just give it, you know... Or, I guess, what's the term? It's, I was gonna say tweaking. I actually don't remember. It's like... What is the term, actually? I don't remember. I've seen the word a trillion times, and now I cannot remember what it is. The word for when you basically give a level 1 character a bunch of good stuff for free, basically, from your other characters. It's like... Oh, this bugs me. Alright, I'm gonna actually quickly Google this. Is it actually tweaking? Why does that sound stupid? Oh, twinking! Twinking, that's the word. Twinking, right? Yeah, twinking, that's what the word is. I could not remember for the life of me, like, what word are we talking about? God. Calling it tweaking, that's funny. Get him! And by get him, I mean explode your blood. There you go.
The more that I might step inside.
There you go. Alrighty. You go over there. That effect looks it's definitely one of those things that I think looks better in the old graphics, because like it's so less... It's so like... like... How do I put it? Like, there's like barely anything there in the remastered graphics. Masterfully done. Alright, finally put on that telestaff now. There you go. Boom. Alright. All good to go. Alright, let's go fight Mephisto. Alright, what enemies are we gonna get down here? Another one of those, like, this could be reasonably scary if it was some deadlier enemies, but, The blunderboars aren't too bad. They do actually do quite a bit of damage, but like they're like big and hulking. Like it's easy to see them, you know, not like with the dolls where like they sprint up to you at Mach speed and like you can barely even see them. Alright, let's hope for a quick level 1. Hey, and speaking of which, hey, what do you know? Level 2. You love to see it. Alright. I think that... Wow, I already found... Holy shit! Alright, to make sure this episode is more than like 20 minutes long, let's go find the waypoint. So since it's on this way, and then that's way that way, I think the waypoint would be down below? Or, like, does this count as to the left or to the up? Let's go up then. I think that might count as, like, to the bottom left. Ow. Yeah, because they have their stun and crushing blows. Like, they can always do some damage to you. Alright. Get out of there, guys. Alright. Oh, yeah, we do got skellies on this floor, at least. Well, that's not too bad. Like I said, they aren't that big a deal on normal difficulty. Because that's before they get their huge life increase. Even in Nightmare, they're not that bad. It's hell difficulty would just start ripping you to shreds. It was to the bottom, but it was like above to the bottom. That's funny. Alright.
Good day.
Well, this is going to be a short episode probably, but it's fine. I can say that, hey, at least Act 3 was short instead of, like, extra long.
Greetings.
Stamina, a life charm, huh? I feel like I'm running out of room for all of these. Alright, tell you what. Let's get rid of you. There. Because I don't need poison res right now. It's funny that, as usual, I always seem to end up with, like, my best resistances are the ones that aren't as important, because cold and poison just... I didn't mean to walk in there anyway. Well, you know what, whatever. Because I was going to quickly, like, check something, but whatever. Alright, will Mephisto kill me? Only time will tell. And time is a notorious liar. Oh my god, Merc, get out of there! Yeah, let's put down a TP before he just, like, gets himself roasted. Wow, another... Man, I'm fighting a lot today. And Act 3 in particular is just like, giving me shit. I'll take it. Where's the other guy? Did he run up here already? Alright. Well, you know what? Since we found something, I guess I'll go back quickly. I'm really got to stretch this out, because otherwise this episode's going to be like barely half an hour.
Good day.
The Arctic Gloves. That magic vine going down sucks, but 20 to life is pretty good. So I'll take it. The increased attack speed doesn't really matter, but 20 to life is good enough. And like I said, the poison resistance doesn't really matter that much. Okie dokie, artichoke. We're really stacked now. 300 plus life is alright for Mephisto, you know. Get out of here, dragon hand. Alright, now like I always do, I'm gonna run around here and then we're gonna go right back to the other side. But let's grab some chests, make sure. Hey, our first circlet, to it it's damaged, not magic of any kind. Oh well. Because I swear these chests in particular are like really good. Is that a plate on the ground? What is that? I haven't even noticed that. Well, I digress. Hey, a rare bone bond. Do I care? Not really, but hey, maybe it'll silver or something. And then here's Voidbringer. This is like the least threatening one because he doesn't have any like offensive powers. He just has teleport and mana burn, which is like not nothing, but like it mostly just makes him take longer to kill. Alright, let's put a TP down right here. Alright, Mephisto, hit time.
Not enough mana.
Alright, we're gonna go back now because Mephisto's half dead. I'm out of mana and I don't feel like using my potions right now.
Good to see
Because I did pick up some stuff to sell anyway, so I might as well.
Yes.
A life tap one, damn. Fire resist. See if this was like, man, why is it gotta be cold resist? I want more fire resist. The thing with this wand is that while it looks good, it would be so expensive to repair. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna keep it. I don't do physical attacks anyway, so it's not really that big a deal. But
Not in town.
let me look at the sigils here. It says damage taken plus 20%. I'm going to assume that means physical damage. I do wonder what's worth building for. I feel like as a summoner I have so many things I want to put points into. It's like kind of a struggle. Well, whatever. Alright, we're gonna go back. Gonna walk up here, TP it up. Alright, Mephisto, you wanna walk a little closer to my thing? Just die.
I can't use this yet.
There you go. He dead. You dropped nothing but rares. Wow.
Overburdened. If only conquering you physically would destroy hatred in all its forms.
Our
faith in you is well deserved.
good day.
So many things that could almost be good if they had just like a couple more things on them. Alright. Any guys up here? Let's also check out these chests, of course. I got one last little pew pew. I recently watched someone die to, not to those traps, but to the little ghost dudes that are like just hanging around because they got poisoned by Mephisto and then just like ran away. And then they went down to 1 HP and then a dude popped up and killed them and it was so funny. Like how many people have ever died to those dudes? Truly a wacky experience. Alright. I think that'll be it for this part. Let me just quickly sell everything. I guess let's get the quest while I'm here. There's a dark, tortured soul.
Hello.
Finally repair my stuff. Attack rating, nope. Attack rating, nope. Attack rating, nope. I don't know. Not really sure what I would be looking for as in like a better thing. Like I guess like the 20 to life is better than the resistance I had, but it would be nice to get a pair of gloves with like 2 stats on it that matter instead of just the life. Because I mean at this point I'd rather just have Blood Fist. Because Blood Fist is where the real shit's at. I could also definitely stand to get a better shield, actually, because this is just, like, basic all resistance, which is, like, not terrible, but would be nice to have something a little better. I don't know. We'll see what I do off screen. I don't know. I might just, like, actually go do more Countess running just to see what I can get, because we're at level 24 right now. I think I can get Ancient's Pledge right now if I like fish around for it. So, because you just need an ore, and you can make that from Rao runes, which the Countess does drop Rao runes. So, who knows? We'll see. Yeah, I think that'll be it for this episode. I can't believe I stupidly wasted that skill point. The only time I leveled up this episode. And I used it on Ring of Fire. I mean, I guess this is a funny utility skill because it pushes stuff away. So, like, it's not useless, but... Ah, well. Anyways, that'll be it for this episode. See you guys later.